Hi, my name is Laynie Avila. This is my virtual presentation on my individual design project. My topic that I chose to write about for my instructional manual was how to create a linear regression graph using Microsoft Word. And to brainstorm this topic, it was really easy for me because I had recently just done a heart rate experiment in my lab for anatomy, and we were required to create a linear regression graph using Microsoft Word. So they provided me with a manual on how to do that. It was actually a PowerPoint presentation. I knew I can redesign the manual because it wasn't that efficient, and I also knew that I could change it from just from doing not from a heart rate experiment, but rather to any kind of experiment. Like, for example, in my introduction, I specifically mentioned predictive modeling, identifying trends and comparing variables. So, in the original manual that I kind of based my instructional manual on, they only were describing the difference between resting and active heart rate. But my manual, I wanted to let everybody know that you don't have to just use it for that. You can use it for other medical experiments, like predictions in housing prices, like in the housing market, and also like cost analysis for businesses. Let's say if you're comparing products to each other and see like how much more money one product makes than the other one. Next, I included the software needed. So I wanted users to know that they just needed Microsoft Word and Excel, which are often used in businesses and schools. So that also correlates with my target audience, which would be students, teachers, businesses, any kind of body that wants to describe an experiment or describe the differences or the relationship between two different variables in an experiment. So the rationale to all of this was I just knew that a lot of students could utilize these graphs in their research and their reports. So I kind of want to make something useful for everybody. I also know that many business parties use it all the time to write out memos and information to their employees. So I knew that this was something that would be useful to write about. So the overall purpose of the manual is to teach readers how to create a linear regression model and also share the overall importance or like value in using these graphs in your communications as well. So when I was making it, the overall layout, I wanted it to be really organized. So I separated everything by sections, and then I included the steps in the sections. And I just wanted it to be organized that way so that readers wouldn't lose their spots. And also I wanted to include a lot of visuals to help them um, follow the steps more accurately, because I know some people won't be able to just follow the steps if it's just in words, like they can't visualize it. So I did try to add a lot of arrows, especially after my document testing. Um, one of my testers told me that I should add more visual, so I did try to include more in my revised version. And also, this right here is another example of my formatting choices. I chose to put this in green just so that the readers can like easily detect what they should do again if they're having issues. So that's something simple for them. I also included these tables to help them visualize it exactly. Because how are you supposed to know what your results are supposed to look like if there's not one provided? You're kind of like just guessing. So yeah, I believe that's it. Um, but I actually really liked redoing this, and after my document testing, I was really happy that my testers were able to actually understand and follow it. They both said that my writing was really clear, which I really appreciated, and they also complimented how I formatted it, which was telling me things that I was doing well, but also, of course, always with the positive feedback, just that some of the steps are kind of lengthy, and overall, there's too many steps apparently. One of my testers told me, but I did try to do the minimum of 25 steps, and I actually think that that was enough. It was actually perfect for how many steps was required because it allowed me to really explain everything. And yeah, but overall, um, I had a fun time redesigning this, and I hope that it was more efficient than the original. So thank you.